Do it.
Hi guys. How's your
Hello.
guys' day? I'm gonna wait for people to come in here.
Okay.
Let me look.
We are pushing to YouTube, so
Oh my gosh, I forgot the romance booktuber thing is live right now.
yep. They've been live for the last half hour.
Well, oh my gosh, not Donald being at the top of my YouTube page. Can I report this ad? Why this
Yes.
ad?
Why this ad? Why?
I can't do that. Close ad. Thank God.
Close ad. You can't report it? Like it's not relevant to me or whatever?
No, you can report ads, but not that one.
No, probably because it's for the election. You
Okay.
can't report it?
There's 3 people watching.
Hello, 3 people.
The printer's making noise.
Oh, I thought someone walked into your room. I'm like, oh no, what's going on?
The printer always makes noise. Look at these things that I got when I ship out my bookmarks. Look at these little things.
Aww.
I don't even have my bookmarks yet.
You said you did create your Etsy shop though, right?
Yeah, I
because you said it was linked.
I have mocked up pictures.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, because I need to go on there and buy some of those because those were adorable.
We just ordered them yesterday, and it says like they're printed next day, but it takes like 2 weeks to ship. So that's why I put on Etsy. It would be like 2 to 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks to dispatch. I think that's what I.
And honestly, because of the pandemic, people should just know that it takes forever to get things.
Yeah, and like, I put it so like it's pay like choose what like what is it? What did I put like? Choose what you pay or something like that. So like the minimum is $4 and the max is $8. And 2 people have bought bookmarks and they both just did the max $8.
Nice.
And one person did $8 and they live in like the UK or something like Ireland, and the shipping is $13 for one.
Oh no!
They paid $21 for one bookmark.
Wow. It's like it costs a lot to ship over there. Charles is here. Hey, Charles.
Oh, Charles is here.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're talking about Slave to Sensation by Nellie Snee. I don't like this cover.
You don't like yours? I like mine.
Like, what is that crusty background?
Is this supposed to be like the jungle, or the?
I think it's supposed to be like the woods.
The woods. The.
This is not Bob Ross painting. Like, come on.
Do you like this one? Oops, sorry. Do you like this one better?
Yeah, I like that one better. Hi, Mel. That's why I put that one in like the thumbnail and the other stuff.
And it also matched.
Yeah, it did. The covers are not the best. Very dated. Yeah, I have no patience. So I'm just gonna order them once you have them. Yeah, you did buy me this book, and I'm very appreciative, even though the covers are questionable.
He even said they're very dated, so he knows.
Not no patience, for real. Yeah, as soon as I get them, I'm just gonna start shipping. But like, I was just gonna get like 100 of each or something. If so rude. But this is the cover that I had like on my thing, so like on my Amazon wish list. But I was just gonna order 100 bookmarks of like each design, but that was like $16 or $17. Then to get like 250, it was like $17.50, and then to get 500, it's $15. So 500 of each. So now I'm just gonna have 1,500 bookmarks.
Bookmarks galore.
And like the bookmarks weren't that bad. It was like $50 for all 3 designs, but then shipping was $50.
I hate that when the shipping is like the same price as what you're getting.
But then he like finagled and like called them, and they gave him an $18 refund. So
that's nice.
Yeah, because my brother-in-law, he is a graphic designer, so like he has like a license, and so like he works directly like with the printers. Normally you would go through him and he would like mark up the price. Right. Obviously it's special, so
oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I read this book like 3 weeks ago, so my memory of it is not there.
I read this book yesterday, so it's And also, this is probably the third time I've read this book, so
Look at what
it's
Charles
there.
said.
Let's talk about the book. I want to go watch some now.
Okay.
Listen, Charles.
Well, Nicole, you can describe the book.
Okay.
That's for the guests. The
Just for
summary.
the guy.
The non-spoiler summary.
Okay, so Slave to Sensation, the Psy Changeling series. So it's basically about these two, the Psy and the Changeling. The Psy is a race of people who have basically eradicated their emotions. They don't feel anything. And the Changelings are the shifters of the world. So there's this particular book, they talk about Dark River and the Snow Dancers. Dark River is jaguar or leopard, and then the Snow Dancers are wolves. So it's really what I really love about this book is just interesting that, you know, with the Psy, I don't know if you've ever seen that movie Equilibrium with Christian Bale. It's a very old movie, but it's, you know, they take, you know, a shot of something and it like eradicates their emotions too. So it was very interesting. So that's what kind of drew me to this series. And it's really fun seeing the Psy and the Changelings, like when it's like a pairing between the two of them, just to see, you know, because they're not supposed to feel anything. And then the Changelings are all obviously very, very like tactile and very touchy and very emotional and like very pack centered. So it's actually really, really fun. Warning, the second book is not the best. You don't like Vaughn?
Also, the Psy can speak like in each other's heads, kind of.
Yeah, they have the telepathy and they have all different
they have,
like
different
powers. Mm-hmm.
Jinx. Let me check what I gave this book. See, my memory is just not. I know you gave it 5 stars, right?
I did.
But originally you gave it 4 out of 5
stars. I did.
And I was like, I saw today and I was like, yes.
I was actually thinking, because I didn't really write a review the first time I read it, and I'm just like, why did I give it 4 stars? I actually really, really like this.
Yeah, I think I gave it. I'm about to see, so let me not even say what I think I gave it when I'm about to know. I gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars. Yeah.
Lacey agreed with me. It's not the best.
She said it was not the best, but the third book is one of the best. That's interesting. And then this one has like a murder mystery. We love a good mystery.
Yeah. It has a little bit of extra, but honestly, it's just like the romance could carry it. But yeah, it has a little bit of that little bit of extra.
Actress. Oh my gosh, I love Felicia Day. Imagine we had a live show discussion for this novel. It's still on YouTube. That's amazing. I didn't know that. I love Felicia Day.
I love Felicia Day too. She's great.
We love her. What is this? The second book. The second one has a murder mystery too. Sign. Oh, it's the same. He put sign. I did. So it's the second one's between like the female, the Psy again, and then the again.
Yeah, she's a Psy. Her name is Faith Nightstar, and she's an F Psy.
I don't remember what that means, but okay.
Like she has like the gift of like foresight. She can see like they basically use her to make money for her family, I think, and because she can see like trends of the market or whatever. So F Psy and a leopard. Yeah.
See, I don't know how you remember that. I read this and like I know they had different powers, but like I don't remember the names like that.
Yeah, Vaughn is one of the sentinels to Lucas. Hi, Bianca.
Yeah, I really like this book, but again, I don't really remember because I can't remember a plot of any book anymore because of school. That's my what's it called? My excuse. I remember some of it. But that's my excuse. No, literally, because we're reading 2 books at the same time, and like, how am I supposed to remember the plot of both of those in detail? Like, how am I supposed to remember freaking Jeffrey's favorite color? Like that's a ridiculousness.
And also, like 3 weeks ago, like you've read other books since then, so it's not going to be as fresh in your brain.
You all know I'm in that reading slump. I'm getting out of it.
Yeah, you're getting out of it though.
Thanks, Bianca. No, I'm getting out of it, but kind of not. I mean, yes, but like also I'm still in the middle of my rewatch of the Vampire Diaries, so like.
Yeah. That takes precedence for sure.
Okay, but I don't like though. I have a gripe. I don't know how I used to watch these shows with 20-something episodes a season. Because now I watch shows that have like 10 a season. I'm like, yes, we'll get through this in one night. Now there's 22 episode seasons, and I'm like, come on, like,
Yeah, let's go.
we've been okay.
Oh, look at Charles.
Notes, I know notes, but like, I think she's talking about for school.
Oh.
But like, I take notes, but like, she wants us to like analyze stuff in like a way that I don't understand. She's like, Jeffrey's favorite color is blue, so that means that, or Jeffrey's favorite color is royal blue, so that means that he's a Christ-like figure because who was royalty? Christ was, so he's a Christ-like figure in this book.
She made that connection because his favorite color is blue?
No. I saw that on TikTok yesterday, and I was like, yes, that's my teacher. But like, that's an example. I don't pay attention to her anymore, so it doesn't matter.
Sometimes English teachers, or literature teachers, they do make that leap.
I'm barely reading because you get sick. So don't be coming for me saying that I don't remember the plots of the books I read. Okay, the only reason I said that before is because you literally said, like, I don't really remember the plots, and that's why you said that you don't do as many books in your wrap-ups. I remember you saying this. No notes for reading anything. That's too much work. I won't read.
You won't read if you have to annotate your books?
Yeah, because it's too much effort. I mean, I do tab some things, but, like, I don't tab it like that.
Like this?
No, I do, but like I don't put like
And honestly, I thought I put notes in here when I first read it, but I opened the book and I didn't.
I normally don't like realize I want to tab a book until I'm already like in it. So like the tabbing is very sporadic throughout the book. It's not like the whole book. It's very sporadic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I always feel so weird going into spoilers on these lives now because I feel like people just come to show love and then they like haven't read it. So like I'm like, okay, so many live shows going on. Yeah, I know.
Hi, Latasha.
We were supposed to do this on Sunday, but I forgot. It was my sister's birthday. I didn't forget, but I was like, oh yeah, that's that day, isn't it?
You just kind of forgot.
Now I'm through with anything in my thing.
Also, wow.
How am I starting stuff? I just saying I remember you saying that. What in the heck is going on in this freaking Twitter group chat? Mel, tell them to stop talking, bro. I literally have to go mute this. This is not it.
Bianca says give me spoilers. So
this group chat is called Chaos for a reason, but dang. I know they are given for a lie, but I'm like, it's weird. Back when I was in high school. One of my teachers used to like we used to have to do annotations like at least 2 per page. So like we'd have to like highlight or underline and then write in the margin like 2 per page.
Wow.
But I would skip pages because I didn't care. And I would still do fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, wait. The only thing I can really remember from this book is that scene. You know the scene where she goes to that, what's her name, like Tammy or something? She goes to her house and like there's like the little cubs and they're crawling. I was like, what is this? I was like, this is so cute.
The little babies and they're like gnawing on her shoe and
I'm like, imagine seeing a human child like just gnawing on someone's shoe. Because they look human.
No, they were when she first meets them, they were in their leopard form. They were like little baby kittens.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
But like imagine, I feel like they would do that though.
They would. How steamy was it? Very steamy. I feel like
okay, but we both read. Like you exposed me to Madison Faye now, and like it's not that steamy anymore.
Right. Well, there are a few things that are as steamy as Madison Faye.
Guys, I'm just saying, if you have not read Madison Faye, I'm just saying these books are like they're not romance. They're erotica, okay? And this woman told me to read them and sent them to me.
Yeah,
So
I'm like, here, read this.
I'm just saying, I don't
You're
know what
welcome.
I'm trying to say,
You're
but
welcome. I'm saying you're welcome.
more of them too. I was like, ooh.
And then she proceeds to read like the entire series in a weekend.
Yeah, I love book clubs too, but like I agree, human child. So I just show up to support. We love that.
Thank you.
Emotion. Yeah, I like that too because normally I feel like it's like the other way around.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Not
She was very stubborn, you know. I think they're both stubborn, but like I like how she kind of just I liked the shared dream aspect too, and I also like the fated mates trope, so this like really gets it for me. So
because the shared dream, the first one, I was like,
yeah. Yes.
what was I gonna say? Yeah, because I feel like you know how she was like kind of emotionless, but then on the inside she was like, I feel my emotions because I'm different. I was like, me. Me.
Yeah, I'm glad we got stuff through her perspective and Lucas's perspective too, because you know if it was just from one or the other, you know you might not get the whole story, especially if it was just from his perspective and she was just like this ice queen, you know, until that part of the book where she kind of like has like this mental breakdown because she's feeling all of the emotions. Like that was kind of like a scary scene. What's happening?
What can I say except feel Okay. Also, bye, Charles.
Bye, Charles.
Thanks for showing the support.
Thanks for showing us. I need me some
Madison Bay. But like some of the people I was telling them about, like what it was, and they were like they're in high school. Nope, not. And I was like, but you're 18. They're like, and so like it's not for everybody.
No, it's like especially that series. I mean, there's definite age gap for all of the books. Yeah. Raiders are great lovers. I mean, Deja's like, we're gonna.
I feel like best book clubs had discussion questions and walk through. I agree, but I'm not this organized.
I mean, I can ask some questions if y'all want.
I feel like my husband who's hating on me reading romance. I loved books of Nala, but there are way too many people in that book club. Like in the Goodreads group, because she only has like 2 or 3 people on the live.
Or do you mean in the comments, like commenting?
Oh, I think yeah. In the comments, there's so many people.
When it gets to a certain point, it's just like when there's like so many people commenting, it's like there's no way you can interact with all those people. So you're just basically talking like at them instead of like you know how like you're doing and like how I do when I do the live streams, like engaging.
And also I feel like it's harder for me with romance to make like discussion questions, if that makes sense. Like for like fantasy, it's so much easier because it's like I don't know, like there's more stuff going on usually. If that makes sense, it's like we're like, yay, there's a romance. We love to see it.
We love we love it. But also this, you know, this is kind of like
have a plot. It did have a plot.
Yeah, but also it's just like how would you feel like a society would actually, you know, be if we didn't have any emotions? Like how
Oh Lord. I don't I mean, I already know some people like that in the government.
Yeah. Like would it actually be as picture perfect as they're trying to make it out to be? Because obviously
definitely not because
in this book it's not because there's no such thing as perfect. Even if you're trying to eradicate emotions, I mean
they would be like even
they're
like,
still serial killers, obviously, you know,
like they would be even more corrupt. Especially like if you think about it, right? Like if you're a psychopath, like well, not a psychopath, but like because it's now like what is it called? Oh my gosh, why am I forgetting what it's called? Like they don't diagnose psychopaths and sociopaths anymore. Antisocial personality disorder is like the actual thing. And I'm like, those are people with no emotions.
Or they don't feel empathy or remorse or guilt.
Yeah, so aren't they all kind of like that in this book? Like all the Psy, aren't they kind of all like that because they don't feel emotions? So I'm just saying, if that was a thing, and
It would be. Do you think it would be worse than what it is
I don't know.
now?
I feel like I'd be like, whatever, like I don't care. So
Because everybody wouldn't have emotions, right? You're like,
yeah,
okay,
exactly.
like,
But if I saw it like myself with emotions, like if me now seeing the society of everybody not having emotions, I feel like now I'd be like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. But then if I also had no emotions, I'd be like, well, that's it.
right. Like if you were a part of that like community, you wouldn't see there being a problem because you were already emotionless. But that's why like the changelings have like such a unique perspective, is because they still have their emotions. So it's like they're the only ones saying that, you should probably rethink this whole thing.
That's why I love not the baby.
Trying to rock a baby to sleep.
I went to one day, y'all got me spoiled. It has a great format, miss those days. Okay, I agree that people have good formats for their book clubs, but I'm unorganized because I have to be organized in everything else. I don't know about her.
I don't really do anything as different as like what you're doing. I mean, I don't really have questions,
Yeah, but you take notes, and I just
do.
read the books closer to the date, but then I'm always scared that I'm not going to read it in time.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't do it. And then also I was like, I felt the club coming on, and I was like, I need something. I was like, I need romance, and I was like, this is the romance that's on my TBR.
This is it.
I got it.
You, you didn't read any more because you didn't read the second one, obviously, because we were talking about the second one. But did you want to continue on with this series, or?
Yeah. I was thinking about doing it for the paranormal romance readathon, but like
Yes.
then I went into a reading slump, so then like I didn't. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I still haven't made my TBR for the paranormal romance readathon.
It starts on the 30th, right?
I think so.
Or the 29th. Maybe I'll read like 2 novellas and call it a day.
There you go. Just make sure. There's prompts and stuff. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm so not ready for it because I don't even know the prompts.
No, I literally like filled out like this whole like the whole bingo and everything, and Charles made yours. I love that.
Charles, he's gone.
The characters you read. No.
I did once, and then when we were reading the Seaside Cafe series, like the beginning of this year, we did that, but not like officially. We just kind of discussed like who are you thinking about when you read these?
Yeah, but even then, like I feel like like in my dreams, right? Like I don't see faces, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I read a book, like I feel like I don't see like faces like that.
Right.
If that makes sense. I don't know why, but like maybe just I can't imagine faces or something. I don't know what it is. But I feel like that's a thing, right? Like people aren't supposed to see faces in their dreams.
Well, your brain can't make up faces. So, if you do see faces in your dreams, it's because you've seen that person, even if it's just for like a split second.
Yeah.
And you're thinking like, I've never met this person in my life. You've seen that person, like even if it's just a split second, because your brain literally cannot make up faces.
I know, but like even like with my mom, right? Like if
you're dreaming about your mom, you don't see her face.
I don't see anybody's face. But I'll know it's my mom, but I won't know it's her face. Like I know it's her, but I don't see her like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes there'll be like people that are like my mom in the dream, and it's not my mom in real life. And I'm like, it's like a whole different like. It's like I'm in like a movie or like something like because I'm like this is not my mom, but in the dream she's my mom, but she's not Michelle. She's like Stephanie. I don't know who that is, but that's not Michelle. That's not her.
Oh my goodness.
I don't like it's weird like that. Like my dreams, they're weird. But then the other day I had a dream about college applications, and I was like, "What? Get out of here!
Get out of here!"
I don't sometimes, but I feel like that's how I am too. Like I know who they are, but I don't see their faces, even if I know them.
Mm-hmm.
Dreams are not intentional. Yeah. But some people, they can do like that. What's that called? Where they can control their dreams. I want
Oh gosh, yeah, I can't. I mean, I don't even remember my dreams, but the I remember nightmares. Like, really, brain? Like, why you gotta make me remember nightmares? Why can't you make me remember the good stuff?
To remember the situation. I don't remember any of the faces though, ever. So I
So
don't
you
know.
just see like a silhouette.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of. Like even like I don't like the descriptions aren't even like that, like the setting and stuff, like it isn't even that like vivid in my head. I just know it's there. Like I feel like it's not even like a picture. It's like because I know a lot of people it's like a movie in their head. To me it's more like a like even when I dream like or even when I read books, right? Like it's not like a movie in my head, if that makes sense. It's just like I'm thinking about it, but I don't really like see like a movie or like a vivid picture, and it's kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just I know, except there's this one dream. I don't know why I remember this one dream, but like it was like the apocalypse or something. Okay, and my family and we were at like this abandoned circus place, and we were in this big tent like on the bleachers part, and we were all like walking with like weapons and stuff, and apparently there was like a clown going around or something. But like that's how I know my dreams. Like I don't consciously think to myself like, yes, this is a dream, but like I don't really get scared by my dreams because I kind of just know it's a dream because I don't see faces.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm not like,
That's
yes,
handy.
it's a dream, but like I don't get scared because I know it's a dream. I don't know if that makes sense.
That does make sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what my subconscious tries. I was like, what? I was like, oh, it's so nice you're with your baby.
Wrong person. My husband texted me, meant to respond to it.
I don't know what my subconscious tries to tell me. What was it talking about with college applications? I remember it was about one college in particular or something. Like I think it was like they wanted me to like switch or something to a different college and not apply to the one I was applying to and apply to a different one or something like that. Does that mean that's what I should do? And then I woke up and I was like, I'm not doing that. Like, why was that? I was like, I was like, no, I'm applying to that school. So why am I dreaming I not applying to that school?
Yeah, that's weird.
This kind of relates to the because the dreams.
The shared dreams. I like how like he was the only one like who knew that they were having shared dreams, and she was kind of like she was trying to play it cool, like, oh, he doesn't know, it's fine, and then he's just like snickering, like, yeah, I remember that.
I feel like even when like even before he like knew, like he kind of knew. He was like,
Yeah.
This is sus.
He's like, there's no way I can make this up.
Yeah, he was like, this was too real, my guy. He was like, no. And then she was like, no, like she was like, I didn't sleep that well last night. He was like, why? She was like, she was like, I don't dream.
He was like bad dreams, and you knew he was just trying to like bait her, just say something.
And she was like, nope, I don't dream. And we were all like, why are you lying?
For sure. Oh my gosh, that was so funny.
He knows.
He knows. I just love how like he was flirting with her, like even when she was like supposed to be that like rigid, non-feeling. He's like he just played with her, and I just thought that was so cute.
It was cute.
It brings me meaning to see you in my dreams. I mean, if it was that kind of dream, I'd be all for it.
Yeah.
My bad. Moving on.
Me with the TikTok boys, that's all I have to say.
That would be actually really cool, though, if you can.
I literally post about Vincent every day because he's my favorite. I post about him on my Snapchat every day.
Is that the one that you told me about?
Which one?
Vincent? Which one? The one that
okay, the thing is, I talk to at least one person a day about some TikTok boy.
So I'm not special.
Local. So I normally go to you, Mel, or I post them on my story.
Okay, all right.
I talk to Melanie a lot about them. We did.
Okay. It's because you talk to your TikTok friends, because I'm not on TikTok. I don't know the TikTok
either.
Okay, well then I don't know what your excuse is. I was trying to give you an out.
Yeah, I don't know what it is either. I don't know what it is. It's because we're all in this group chat together, and then I want to send it to the group chat, but then I'm all scared they're gonna be like, "Wow, he's so ugly." So then I just send it to her because I feel like she wouldn't judge me. But I feel incorrect because literally yesterday, right? I was like, I found this video of this guy, right, and he shook me because he threw it in a circle, and I was like, how do you do that in a circle like that? And then, right,
He was throwing what in a circle?
throwing his butt in a circle. And I was like, how do you do this? I was like, somebody teach this to me in the group chat. And then I can't. I was like, I can literally like move it, but like I can't throw it in a circle. And so I sent them a video to prove that I can like make it move. And then she was like, I was laughing. She was like, Deja, that's not a circle. Like, do I need to teach you your shapes? And I was like, I was trying to do it in a circle. And then the whole time she was making fun of me, and everybody else was like, "No, it's not bad. Just keep practicing." And she was over here attacking me. I hope she's still in here too. And you hear the slander, even though it's her birthday. I don't care. Slander.
do you need me to teach you your shapes?
Yeah, she's like, Deja, I need to teach you your shapes. Girl, I was not trying to throw it in a circle. I was just moving it back and forth. But then we're all gonna, because we have Zoom calls, and so I told them the next Zoom call we're all gonna get up. We're gonna have a live tutorial because I need to know how to do this. Okay?
I need to know. Oh my. Okay. For 2 seconds. Why are we moving? Faith, I feel you. Let me tell you right now.
I'm like, how does one do that?
How does one feel so old? Be old.
Because I could not move it before. I couldn't move it, but now I can move it. Okay, I can move it.
You can move it.
And I got the mega knees, but you guys don't even know what that is.
I don't know.
It's like
I'm old. I'm old. I don't know. I text you when I have a question about the lingo.
Okay, hold on. So Megan Thee Stallion is a rapper. And she does like move. Let me see if I can find a video.
I learned the WAP.
Did she say the WAP dance?
No, it's like we didn't have shapes. I learned the WAP machine.
Okay, well, let me see if I can find.
Y'all stop. Move what? Your butt. Are you trying to find a tutorial to show us?
Or no, I'm trying to find a video of Megan.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let me see. Megan is that girl. I love her. Megan is an icon. She's literally so iconic.
Okay. I don't know who you're talking about.
That's just a shame, ma'am.
I don't really listen to a lot of music on the radio.
Oh my gosh, you graduated high school in 2002? I was born in 2002. Yeah.
You were born in 2002?
Yeah. Wow. Okay, look, this is Megan.
Okay.
So that's like the move where you have the Megan. Oh. She does it more. Like, okay, look at this video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's Megan.
That's Megan?
Yeah, that's Megan. Okay. We love Megan. We stan Megan. Wait, like you know WAP? You know WAP?
Yeah, because you.
Yeah, WAP. She's in WAP.
Oh.
Oh, you guys graduated in 2005? I was 3. Well, actually, I was 2 for most of the year, and then I turned, because my birthday's in November, so I turned 3 at the end of the year.
I graduated high school in 2007. She said, shush.
Well.
Yeah, I don't feel like that takes a lot of thigh power, which I don't feel like I have.
It really does, girl. I was like, I need to practice this every day, and we've improved. We've come far.
Okay.
Yeah. And this person was like, I don't believe you. This guy was like, no. Like, he's like my friend. Is Megan your friend? No, she's a rapper. She's a rapper. Yeah, it's really hard on the back.
If I did that, it would break my back.
it is hard on the back, I won't lie. But
Ah,
this guy who's my friend was like, no, I don't believe that you can do that. And I was like,
that's just a bait to try to get you to send him
I
a
know,
video,
so
don't you?
I did because I will
God.
not be proven. I
Oh
would prove
God.
myself correct. And I sent it, and then he said some very interesting things.
Yeah, I bet. People think WAP is dirty. Y'all never heard
He said
nothing.
something, he had a physical reaction. Okay.
No. Attempt.
No, oh my gosh, my dad and I got into an argument the other day about WAP too. Like a full argument. Because I was like playing some sort of, it wasn't even about WAP, but I was playing some music or something, right? And then he came in the house, like he was out, and then he came home and the music was on. And so he was like, what is this garbage? And I was like, garbage. And then he was like, yeah, like it's he was like, yeah, like what is this? Like it is this, it wasn't even WAP. It was like a different song, but it had like cursing or something in it. And then he was like he was like, um
Up. Up. She's gonna bring in the song.
you two were done your comment. This is me. I'm the owner. They told me
What?
change it a bit.
Oh my God.
They said change it a bit.
Okay. Is that a dance too? Is like
Oh, there it goes. There, that one went. That one went there.
okay. Okay.
Um.
All right.
So he was like, when women talk about that, that's like so disgusting. And I was like, well, it's empowering for them. And he's like, no, like when anybody talks about it, it's disgusting, period. And I was like, in your opinion? He was like, no, just in general. And I was like, I'm literally about to hit you. Like, I know you're my father, but I will throw hands with you, old man. Don't even try.
Throw hands with
And I know you strong, but you had that wrist surgery. Okay, I could.
You had that wrist surgery?
Yeah, your hands.
No, Bianca's like so not a dance.
No, it's not a dance. So it's a song like WAP. The name of the song's WAP, and like WAP stands for that in the song, and then there's a dance on TikTok of it. Now, if I'm not, yeah, I know the dance. It's like you kick your leg up and then you get down, and then, yeah.
Okay.
Hold me.
I still haven't heard the song all the way through.
That's a shame. It's a bop.
Yeah.
What's happening here? She was like,
so back to the book.
Lucas was like, I want that WAP in the dream. He was like,
for sure.
That's what he said, and then that's why he was baiting her.
Yep, for
and
sure.
She was like, oh my gosh. She was like, Sai, you're not supposed to have WAP, so why do I have a WAP?
That's legit. That's there's actually a quote in here. It says exactly that. But I like how their first couple of experiences were in the dream, so she felt kind of freer, because I felt like if this was like in real life, their first sexual experience wouldn't be as hot as it was in here, because she's just like, I love how she kept telling him to shut up. Like she's like, why are you talking? This is my dream. And I was just like,
also, Bianca, it's not TikTok with a C. It's two Ks. It's like TIKTOK, and there's no space.
Oh, it's one word.
Also, like it might just autocorrect to that. So I don't know. But I'm just letting you know. It's with Ks.
It's with Ks.
Mm-hmm.
Deja's here to help us old folk
but
with
TikTok wasn't TikTok. Like Vine, it was Vine, and then it got discontinued, and then they bought it, and then it was Musically, and then Musically combined with TikTok, and then now it's just TikTok. But it was Vine like a long time. Well,
a lot. I'm like,
I stopped my tracks.
You did. You're like, I better not say that.
I just mean like compared to like social media time, for how long social media has been around, it was like a long time ago. Like Vine was popular when I was like in elementary school. And that's a long time. Oh, that's a long time ago in my lifespan. Why? Oh my gosh. Hi, Bree.
Hi, Bree.
Why is it with a K? I don't know. That's just the name of it. That's just what they chose.
That's what they chose. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they really just chose that because they felt like it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I think was kind of weird that they called the telepathy thing in here like the Psynet. Like really like
like
they
the
couldn't come up with a better name than Psynet. Come on. That's very uncreative.
they couldn't. They couldn't. I mean, it's basic. It's straightforward. I want to talk about skin privileges. Can we talk about skin privileges?
Yeah.
Because I feel like obviously there's skin privileges like with your mate, and then there's skin privileges with the pack. But even with when it's just the pack, it was also very like intense and sexual because like they were kissing each other on the lips, and I don't know about y'all, but the only person I kiss on the lips is my husband. Like I don't even
I know. For me it's my dog, okay? Because of Corona. I don't be going outside. I don't see these boys.
like if I like give even in my family, like I give them a kiss, like it's on the cheek, like I don't.
But I
So
think it's just a changeling thing.
yeah, it's for the pack. And also that one scene where what's his name? Hold on, I have a post-it note for it. He literally like bit over the mark that Lucas gave her like during, and he's just like, you don't remember this? Okay, hold on. I was just like, he's like, you're pack now, and he's basically treating her like, like she's pack.
Excuse me? No.
I know. And then Lucas was getting crazy just when Hawk, that other guy, just was in the same room. Like, didn't even have to, like bite her freaking neck. Like, come on.
I'm like,
oh, here we go. Okay, what's his name? What's his face? Oh, it was Vaughn. It was Vaughn. Okay. It was Vaughn, and he was just like, you have skin privileges, your pack is like, he said against her pulse, biting down very gently. I'm just like, he was literally like biting down over the mark that Lucas made during their sexual encounter.
yeah, that makes me just uncomfy because like I know Lucas is fine with it, but if I was her, I'd have been like.
And she doesn't know anything about. I mean, she knows like there are skin privileges, but she doesn't know like. She doesn't know.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Skin privileges in real life.
I'm okay with that.
I'm just saying, because I get on the side of TikTok of like parenting TikTok sometimes. I don't know how, but I do.
Mm-hmm.
But there's like this one lady that I watch, and like she like is trying to like teach her kids like consent and stuff. So like if her kids like don't want to be hugged by somebody, like she will be like, no, like they don't want to hug you. Like
it's okay to say no.
High five or something, but they don't want to hug you. That was not a thing for me.
No.
If you hugged you were hugged. That's it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, maybe so I feel like skin privileges should be a thing in real life. Maybe this is just called consent.
Yeah.
Why can't we just we can't just normalize consent for just,
and it would just be a thing for them to be like, you don't have skin privileges, and that was a thing, like you don't have skin privileges, and they were like, okay, I don't have skin privileges. Okay,
exactly. This is what I want in real life because I don't want people to be touching me.
Yeah. Even if it's like your family and like when you're little, you're like, give me a hug. And you're like forcing a kid to hug like some strange uncle and they don't want to.
Only not to be their book clubs every day. Yeah. Oh, Bianca. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very heavy, like social media.
Exactly. I don't teach my kids they have to hug or kiss anyone goodbye. That's good. Hi, Maya. No, I really think skin privileges in real life should be a thing because, like,
yeah, for sure.
Oh my gosh, like I just don't like my family, and my mom just can't accept it. She's like, they're trying, but they're like after 17 years of your life, they're finally trying to have a normal relationship with you, and I'm like, but I don't want it.
Right.
I don't want it. And my aunt messaged me, and I just ignored her message, and I posted an Instagram picture, and she was like, hey, can Auntie get a call? And I just didn't. I just didn't look.
You didn't do it.
No, I didn't call her. I didn't respond to the message. I didn't like it. I should have deleted it or something.
Should have. I actively blocked some of my family members.
They don't talk. I'm like, they don't talk.
Well, they don't talk to stranger. Hello, like stranger danger. This isn't. I love how like this post note is basically like the whole page, and I'm like fan self.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of their dreams.
Like I love my aunt because I have like in this situation, there's like two of them, and I loved one of them when I was younger. But then I realized she's really crazy and immature, and like she'll ask people for rent money, but then she'll go like to parties and get her nails done and get her hair done and do all these different things. And she's like very unstable for like a 40-year-old woman. And like my life is more together than hers, which is sad. And I just don't vibe with the energy. And like my mom doesn't understand that. Like she's like, just call them and get it over with. But I'm like, I shouldn't have to deal with that. That's not my problem.
No, absolutely not.
That's
Like
not my
you
problem.
put the boundaries up. Like I don't want to. Like I didn't, even acknowledge your comment or anything. You should respect that and just stop.
Yeah, no, but it's my mom. She's like, you should just get it over with. And I'm like, but I don't want to.
Don't want to.
I don't like I understand. She's like, but family's everything. And I'm like, but I don't agree. That's what I'm saying. I think it's like a really generational thing, to be honest.
That's true.
Like
Yeah.
that's like I keep talking to my mom about this for like a lot of things, but I think it's just generational. Like I'm just like the type of person, like if I don't like you, I don't care who you are. Bye. Like I don't care if you're blood related to me or not. And she's not even blood related to me. She's like, because my mom's family wild. Like she has a half sister, right? Because of her dad. So like they have the same dad. And then her half sister has a half sister and they have the same mom. And that's the aunt that put the comment. And then the other one that I don't like is my mom's half sister because they have the same dad. And I don't like her because she locked her kids in a pantry and there was no room to stand, and like she once pointed a knife at them in front of me and she beats them with wooden spoons. And like if they got off the carpet in the living room, like because they had carpet in the living room and then they had like tile, like or linoleum, was it tile or linoleum? I can't say that word. Whatever. But like that's the carpet in the living room, she would beat them with wooden spoons.
No.
Yeah, it was. And then two of them were adopted because they couldn't get pregnant. And then they got two boys adopted, and then they had another kid like right after. Like they got pregnant like really quick after. So it was weird. But like they literally kind of basic, in my opinion, they're abusive. But like that's normal in Black families or whatever. So yeah, Black families be really toxic, to be honest. But then
that's like pointing a knife at your kids. And
yeah, because she was carving the turkey and they asked for water, and then she pointed the knife at them and told them to go away.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I don't like her because of that. And like their special needs too.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No,
I know it's not normal, but like even on TikTok, like they normalize it where it's like if you weren't hit with this as a kid, like if your mom didn't throw like this at you when you were a kid, then like you didn't grow up in a real Black family or whatever. And I'm like, my parents never hit me. Like my mom once threatened me with a wooden spoon. I think I deserved it too though. And then she started like what happened was she started beating it while she was yelling at me on the dresser, and then it broke.
well now you can't use it.
Yeah.
That's that's not good.
That's how I am a lot with my family. Like the older I get, the more I disagree with them all the time.
That's
hi Shannon. It's okay that you had the day wrong. Oh, sorry, Shannon. Yeah.
Came in the middle of but that's crazy.
Oh, not derives from slavery, Maya.
We were starting to have more conversations.
It's true. Black parents are just hella strict and like toxic. Oh my gosh. You know what I hate? It's like when they're like, I brought you into this world and I can bring you out of it. Girl, then do it. Then do it. Just do it. Stop playing.
I think everybody's parents has said that to them at one point. Because I remember
if you stop being all talk, like you all bark and no bite, just do it. This is the Gen Z in me coming out. That's how we all be.
Just do it. You're all talking. You're all barking. No bite.
That's always around. It's like a robber comes into your house, something, and they point a gun at you, and then they're like, if you don't wrap it, then you like I'm gonna shoot you or something. So then like they'll point at like the camera or whatever, and then you were supposed to like sing the song or whatever, and they're supposed to like start vibing with you. But like I've seen these ones that are like they do that and it switches to somebody on their phone, and they're like okay, and they go back to just being on their phone, and they're like that's Gen Z, and they're like you won't do it, and I'm like me.
Like, no, you won't.
Yeah, it's so
You're
good.
not gonna. No. Oh.
It is mean.
Mm-hmm.
And this is like a thing that my parents have all the time because they think I'm not my father being right outside, but I'm like they think I'm being disrespectful because I have like now the dog's right there.
Like everyone's interrupting me.
Think that I'm disrespectful just because I feel like for me, I'm like, okay, well, you guys are my parents, but like I'm not gonna believe everything that you say, and like I'm gonna disagree with you, and like, but that doesn't mean I'm talking back or trying to be disrespectful. It's just, but it's like the way that I phrase things. Like I understand what they're saying, but like also like I'm not just gonna be like, yes, I agree with you all the time. Because that's not how I am. That's not my generation. We talk back all the time.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, that was my dad when he was in school. In Catholic school, they would make them kneel on rice.
What?
Oh
my gosh.
Once this nun was teaching the class, and this kid fell asleep on this table or whatever, and like on the desk, and she like flipped the desk over. I was like, dang, she got strength. But she flipped the desk over while he was asleep. She said,
well, they're like, I know. I was like, okay.
Like, okay, Miss Nun. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I'm buff on the weekends. All right.
She lifts on the weekend just strictly for that.
Yeah. Thank you for yourself. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. My parents think it's like disrespectful or whatever. We love being the disrespectful child. Second child.
It's just like just because you're disagreeing, like doesn't mean like you're being disrespectful. But yeah, that's also like a.
I understand what they're saying. I'm not. I say things in a nice way, and they're like, "Well, we're your parents, so you should say things nicer to us." Because I tell them like this is how I speak to everybody, and they're like, "Well, we're your parents," and I understand whatever, but like, I just have a very abrasive personality. But yeah, no, like literally, like my dad and I political opinions are so not. I shouldn't say so different. Like they're not like opposites, but they're quite different. And like I used to be like such a daddy's girl, and like I still am. But like we get into not arguments, like debates, heated debates a lot more because of it. And like also because like I just like politics in general, so I like to talk about it. I like to just talk about it in general. Like I'm not gonna not talk about it just because you're my family. Like,
yeah.
That is one word that you could definitely use to describe me.
Outspoken.
Yes. Yes.
That's good though. That's good.
Yeah. But I'm a lot better in the regards that I used to be like a kid. I feel like this was a lot of my generation. We used to be like, if our parents asked us to do something, we'll be like, wait, or like be like, ugh, like that. Like I don't really do that as much anymore. I'm like, but even if I say wait, she doesn't really mind anymore because I say it in a nice way. I'm like, can you just give me a moment when I finish this or something? I used to be like, I'm in the middle of something. Like I used to be all snotty. I was a little snot face.
Well, see, at least you know. At least you know.
I was a snot face for real. Like I was so whiny. I was like a legit brat. Like and not a good one. Okay, not in the good way. I was the
not
bad
in a good way. Well, at least you know that. And then you've gotten better, you said, so.
Yeah, I've gotten better. I'm proud of myself. Anyways, the book.
Anyways, the book that we're supposed to be talking about.
Okay, but in your guys' live shows, you don't talk about the book. You talk about the book for like a third of the time.
It happens, like tangents happen, and so we're just like, okay, and back to the book, and then okay, and back to the book. Yeah, I feel like last week's live stream was, it was a lot of tangents, more than usual.
Oh my gosh, so I did this this is a tangent. Anyway, so I made like my friend, she made like this little like Google form or whatever and put it on her story or whatever. And so I copied it, right? And 5 people have done it so far. And it just has questions like what do you consider us and like how much do you like me? And two people said 10, one person said 9, and 2 people said 8. So people like me.
Nice. Of
And then
course.
I put, like, what's your favorite thing about me? People said, bro, you are smart and open-minded, and I love that.
That's,
Said you don't sugarcoat things. Facts. Your hair and the fact that you care about politics. I be posting on my Snapchat story all the time about politics. You're so nice. Like, you're just so nice. Oh, I wouldn't consider myself nice, but thanks. And they said political beliefs.
Nice.
You're starting tomorrow's book tonight.
Oh, good.
Girl, I have not been at the live show for the past 2 times because I felt ashamed that I haven't read the book. I was like, no, let me not even show my face.
No. And then how you're just like, you felt bad that you rated her book like 3 stars or something.
Yeah, I was like, let me not read one of these intrigue things again because that was just not it.
Well,
But then you guys are now on to like the
cozies, yeah.
I know, but I'm like, I'm not trying to read Christmas right now.
It's oh yeah, that's for sure. But the last book, Apple Cider Slaying, it takes place between from the after Thanksgiving into Christmas Eve, and then this is what we're reading for tomorrow.
What is that one?
Pulp Friction.
But what time of year?
I'm only 4 chapters in, so
Not even knowing.
And honestly, I read this book. When did I read this book? This is a reread for me. When did I read this? It's
no, go ahead.
No, it's fine. You I thought Shannon was trying to help me out because she helps me out in me even my own live streams. But it's not like this isn't a holiday one. So, but the first one does take place after Thanksgiving, before Christmas.
Someone said, "What's your least favorite thing about me? You changed schools." I'm sorry, I couldn't control it.
You changed schools. I mean,
I think I know who said this because I'm pretty sure this is Diara Diagni. She said, "I don't know you." Or I don't know, you have a bad taste in men, but you're still very cool. No, she has the bad taste. Let's be clear. Yara, if that's her. I missed a whole series, so I gotta say hi. I was like, gotta go when the book. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
The thing is, if I do that, I won't want to leave when the spoiler starts, and then I'm gonna be spoiled, and then I'm gonna be mad.
Oh, so you just decide not to even show up?
Yeah.
Got it.
I'm participating in the true crime readathon. I've been watching a few YouTube channels. Yes, are you talking about Bailey Therian?
I love Bailey.
Bailey's great. I don't understand. Charles is like, he was like, how am I supposed to find a true crime nonfiction written by a person of color? And I'm like, well, you didn't watch the video because I said it could be any genre.
Wow.
And he's like, well, I don't have the time
Facts,
to
though.
right now.
Facts.
And like, you read all these books, so you can't watch one 8-minute YouTube video on 2x speed.
But then he gets on you like, oh, did you watch my paranormal readathon announcement?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so, he was like, well, I'm not really watching YouTube right now. Well, neither am I. But if somebody did an announcement video, I would watch it to get the full information.
I mean, facts. Yeah, the time. Yeah, for this one, the time of year, it doesn't. It's not. It's not a holiday one.
That one.
Yes.
I'm gonna just wait.
Oh.
Once you start it, it will fly wide. That's good. Sorry. Yeah. Who is Bailey? Bailey Sarian. She's like a makeup YouTuber who does murder mystery and makeup Mondays, where she does her makeup and she talks about a true crime case that's been heavy on her noggin.
Yes.
I said murder mystery makeup Monday, and I just want to go yeah. That's like her intro song, and she makes it with like her mouth.
She does that. I love it. I love her so much.
Where I talk about a true crime case that's been heavy on my noggin. I've watched too many of these videos.
Murder mystery makeup Monday. That sounds. It is. It's actually, learning a lot. 500 videos. What? Oh,
500. Oh, me too. I'm subscribed to too many people, but I've literally taken such a booktube break. Like I've been in a reading slump, and I haven't been watching booktube, haven't been reading, haven't been posting. It's just I'm not even gonna say that it's been a bad time because I won't lie. I've enjoyed my time.
yeah. I miss your first comments on my videos.
I'll put them back. I'll put them back. You want me to go back to the ones and say that I'm first, but I'm not first?
But you're not first.
Yeah, it is really, really cool. But like I really like Bailey and I like her personality. She just doesn't do the type of cases that are my favorite. Like I really like modern cases and I like cold cases and things like that. And she does a lot of like older kind of solved cases. And those aren't my favorite as much just because like she does like a lot of I feel like vintagey ones and things like that. And I feel like it's like not as relevant today. Like it's not as educational, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's still cool. Like it's a cool story, but like this woman in the not even 1800s, like a long centuries ago, okay, who poisoned people, like that's cool and all, but like
some of the ones that you know, I feel like she's done some more recent ones. I mean, but she normally does things that are like happening in like the 1950s, 1960s, things like that.
Yeah. I was in a reading
last year until September.
No, I was in a reading slump from
Latasha. Well, I'm glad you came to my live streams.
I was in a reading slump from like 2015 to like this year. Like I was still reading, but like I wasn't reading like how I wanted to. And like I would read like 50 books a year, but like at the end I was reading like graphic novels, like 10 books in like a week to try and like get it up.
Yeah.
And then I started my booktube channel and then I read like 17 books in a month and I was like, huh, where did this come from?
Yep.
This month I still read a lot of books though because of Madison Faye.
I know. I was like, I'm just waiting for you to say it.
But then, like, I feel like for me, I'll be like, yeah, I didn't even read today, and I was like, wait, I did, I did read Madison Faye though. It just doesn't. It feels like I remember like, I think what really got me in the reading slump originally. So I used to read a lot, right? When I was like young, and then I found Wattpad, and then I would just fly through those Wattpad stories, and I would not read like any books,
any like published books.
That's how it feels. That's how it feels reading Madison Faye, but in a good way. Like it's not like Wattpad writing, but it's like I could just read them, like, and I don't even feel like it's not taxing my mind.
Absolutely not. Mm-mm.
Let's see how many books I read this month.
Oh yeah, I don't even know.
I read 11.
Good job.
Thanks, but I'm in the middle of one for a buddy read, and then I'm in the middle of another one. No, I'm in the middle of 3 right now.
I don't even know how many books I read this month.
So I'm definitely gonna finish those 3 by the end of the month. Oh yeah, going through a divorce. I don't know anything about that, but it sounds rough.
That does sound rough.
My dad's been through a divorce twice.
My dad too.
Well, actually, his first one was annulment or whatever. Like she did the thing where they like aren't married, like they haven't. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. But he's been married 3 times because he's a player. He ain't even that cute, so I don't know how that happened, but. Okay, he's a cute little man now, but like back then he had like hair down to like his waist. Like who wants that? And she
25 books
used to love it. Like they used to like braid it. And I'm like, the 70s were a different time.
A whole different time. Adjusting, pick back up, baby number 2 now. Just started reading. Nicole pulled me out. Pulled out of your reading slump. I love that.
We love to see that. We love to see it.
Yeah, I read 25 books this month so far.
That's amazing. Wait, I'm trying to see how many books I've read this year. I read 88. So if I finish the 3 that I'm in the middle of right now by the end of the month, then I'll only have to read 8 books to get to 100. My goal was 50, and then I passed, and I was like, I'm gonna go for 75 because like 100 seems too much. And Charles was like, do 100, and I was like, no.
But as soon as you put it over, then you get really, kind of, it gets in your head,
I didn't want to stress myself.
Yeah.
But like now, I'm so close. Imagine if I read over 100.
Do it.
101.
I think I had mine when I first started. I had mine at 52, and I'm just like, that's, a book a week, And then Jen, she's like, no, like, look at what you read last year. You need to up it, and so I upped it to 100.
Yeah, I don't know how. I feel like I'm not gonna do that next year. You and Julia and Lindsay is a queen.
She is. I love her so much.
You got
honestly. You're not going to see me rating a Julian Lindsay book less than 5 stars. You're not going to do it. What?
Weren't we supposed to be talking about this?
We were supposed to be talking about this book, which we can. Do you want me to go over my post-it notes? I can do it.
We can go over post-it notes.
I have a lot.
Okay.
But most of them is stuff I've already talked about.
I don't have school tomorrow. We only have school 4 days a week now, which is, might I say, heaven.
Woo-woo.
Okay, technically we have school 5 days a week, but on Wednesdays we don't have calls, and like the assignments that they give us are like nothing. So, or a lot of them are like, make sure you do your assignments for the week or whatever. So it's not hard. So like, school ends at 2, and last Wednesday I woke up at 2. Yeah.
I woke up at 2.
Yeah, I woke up at the time that school would normally be ending. So I really think that they should make that a thing, like school 4 days a week.
I had a lot to say about this page. This is when the babies were playing with her. That was so adorable. I'm like, so cute. So sad she can't play with them. And she actually I love when she went into their mind. She's like, let go, little one, or you're gonna get in trouble, or let go, baby. I was like, oh my god. So cute.
Okay. One thing that I have gripe about a lot of heroines is society tells me I need to be this way, and so I must force myself to be this way, and then this man showed me that I didn't have to be this way, and I'm like, come on, whose brain thinks like that? If society tells me stuff, I'll be like, no, that's sus, I don't believe that. Is that just me? Is that a my generation thing? I don't understand.
Probably, but also, yeah, are you saying about this book in particular, or just books in general?
This made the thought in my mind, but also in general, I feel like a lot of them are like that.
Yeah, that's true. But in this book particularly, if she said that out loud, she would literally die. She would die.
They can't go into her mind.
That's true, but that's the thing, though. She was thinking she was safe, in her home, or when she was with Lucas. She did have those walls, and she was very good at putting up those mental shields. She was the ones that was really good, and she actually taught other people to build shields.
That's true.
To protect herself. But if she even let slip that she was, even remotely feeling anything or acted or deviated from the norm of the Psy, they would literally put her in that rehab, and she would be a literal vegetable for the rest of her life.
Wait, what are you apologizing for? What previous comment? And yeah, I'm in high school. I'm a senior. Gang. Is this a gang sign? Because this is people be doing this for a dance on TikTok, and I'm like, am I throwing a gang sign?
To my knowledge, I thought it was a gang sign.
They said West or something, and there's this one that's certified something, and I'm like, I'm literally throwing gang signs right
now. You would know better than me, but I don't know. I thought that was a gang sign.
This looks like a gang, because this is not W in sign language.
No, it's literally this. Yeah.
Because I know I took sign language for a year, so in school, and I'm like,
that's about the article.
What article, honey?
I'm trying to go back.
Me too. I don't know. I don't see it. Maybe sometimes YouTube be weird and it doesn't do the things.
Yeah, sometimes if you're posting a link or something, YouTube will block it.
Yeah, I'll block it.
Yeah. I'm not saying anything, but you're fine.
Anyway, one little thing. This is a gang sign?
Yeah, that's what I'm
that's why I asked. I thought it was a gang sign.
That's what I thought too. To my knowledge, but I'm old. I don't know. Maybe it's obsolete. I don't know.
Anyway, my first article of the year for newspaper is being posted this week, so I'm excited.
Good Awesome.
And it's on equity versus equality in the school system, specifically with low-income students.
Wow. That's really heavy.
Yeah, I like to do very controversial things. Like my articles always have to be sent to our principal for him to proofread them before we can post them. Yeah.
Wow. Hashtag goals.
Just to read that one, and then somebody also wrote an article on why people having the Confederate flag is like it's not like all the reasons for having the Confederate flag are illegitimate, and he wrote an article on that also had to be sent.
Yeah.
This is a really strict society. I know, but like it just be annoying me. I'm like, come on, because also for me, I'm like,
she had to wait until it was safe. When it was safe for her to break out, she did. Like she didn't hesitate. She severed that connection. And then Lucas was like, link to me, and she wouldn't. I'm like, y'all are so stubborn. Like, why are you fighting it? And then he's like, I'm just feeding you like through the mating bond. He's like, I'm just feeding you my own life force. So it's like you're just gonna kill me. So you might as well just make the connection. I'm like, both of y'all are stubborn.
Stubborn. Hi, India.
Hi, India.
But like,
you haven't read this book, ma'am?
In general, like I feel like a lot of heroines are like that though, and I'm like, that's not me. Like I'm literally like anything society says automatically sus. Sus.
You have to put yourself in the rigors of this particular society, not in the society you're at now.
But in general, in a lot of books though, women are just like that, or the heroines. And I'm like, why are you thinking like this? Why?
And you haven't read, ma'am, I haven't read any books lately. This should have been the one. This will get you out of your slump.
It's a good book. It's a good book.
I'm actually like, I'm really, especially from this book, for this first book, like her mom, like Nikita Duncan, I feel like she's very intense.
Yeah.
How do we feel? How do you feel about Nikita Duncan?
And this book, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She was so intense. I was like, come on, sis. This is not it. Not it. She was like no, let me not say that. Never mind. Let me not say that.
What?
Let me not be political every day of my life. Let me just not. Let me chill. Okay. Yeah, I was
did you know who like the murderer was before it was
revealed? No, I never know because I don't even think about it.
You don't think about guessing?
No, because I know that I'm gonna be wrong, and then if I'm wrong, then I'm gonna be mad. So if I don't even try, then I can be like, well, I didn't know because I didn't try.
Right.
That's how I am. Like you know, like if you sing or something, if you sing bad, so then if people are like, you're bad, you'd be like, well, yeah, I wasn't trying. But then if you actually try and they're like, you're bad, you're like, my feelings are hurt.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. Oh,
hello,
India. I understand. Like you've been moving. Your plate is full.
Married.
You're married. You got married. You're moving. Your plate is full. I get it. I understand.
Shannon is always so nice.
I love Shannon. I love Shannon.
Oh, that's really cool.
Oh yeah, I love the series too. Nalini Singh. I mean, she's great. Like I like this one. I like the Guild Hunter series. Like she's amazing. I really love her. Let me see. Hold on.
What else?
I'm passing some of the post-its because we've already like talked about it kind of somewhat, so I don't want to like rehash what okay, so this is when Lucas is trying to like get her to like kiss him like in real life, like not in the dreams. And he was like, you can think of it as one of your psi experiments, and like perhaps it'll help me understand why changeling and humans place so much emphasis on marriage and bonding. I'm like, whatever you have to tell yourself, sweetheart. Like just kiss that man. Whatever you have to tell yourself, just kiss him already. Because yeah, we're like almost like halfway through the book, and like they've only done stuff in dreams. I'm like, this needs to be in real life. Seriously, underrated for sure. She's on an auto buy list. Like anything Nalini Singh puts out, I will buy.
Oh, she's from New Zealand, Fiji, like you. I didn't know that. That's so cool.
That is really cool. I love that. Are you
I
okay?
hurt myself.
Don't do
Yeah,
that.
the corner of the drawer was digging into my arm and it hurt.
Oh.
It's okay. Scorpios like pain.
Don't, Deja. Deja. Oh.
I gotta twist it to be funny. No, literally, there's all these TikToks of like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like it's like a conversation, right? And it's like they'll be like, "What's your sign?" And then they're like, they say the sign right, and then there's like this part where they like slap the other person, and then you see how the sign reacts. And for Scorpios, it's always like, "Oh, I like that. Like, do it harder." Like that's always what it is. And I'm like, I'm a Scorpio, so what does that?
And then I bring back the group chat.
Not the group chat. That's like what is it? What was
Yell
the
at
name
Deja.
of
Yell
yeah,
at Deja.
okay, I'm just saying, India. Nicole sent me these books.
Ma'am, stop trying to get me in trouble.
And they are erotica, ma'am. And I read 4 of them because of her.
I like how
So
you're just trying to get me in trouble. Rude.
she sent them to me, and I read them before I was 18.
Ooh, I mean, what's the difference between 1 month and,
Exactly. I literally turned 18 in.
India's gonna go in there and change the group chat to yell at Deja and Nicole.
I turned 18 in 24 days. In 24 days, guys. I'm scared. I don't want to be a legal adult.
Of course you did, and you can.
That's besides the point. I did read 4 of them.
India,
And
let
I
me.
did enjoy my time.
I'm gonna buy the first book for you and send it to you, India, and then you'll see what we're talking
The
about.
first book isn't even the best. The plot was not.
Which one do you think is the best book?
I really like the second one and the fourth one.
Like
So far, I've only read 4. The second one is the is the teacher and the young brother, and then the fourth one is the football team one.
Yes.
These are my favorites. The third one's good too, but it was too. I was like, "Where is the spice?
Where's the spice? Chapter
Maybe I like the ones with more than 2 people. I don't. Maybe that's it. I don't know.
What books are these?
The Winchester Academy series by Madison Clay. You can't buy them on Amazon because they were banned.
Yeah, she got kicked off. The author got kicked off of Amazon.
So Nicole sent them to me because she's a bad influence.
Trying to get me in trouble. I'm telling you right now.
I really did read 4 of them. I was like, I'm in a reading club. Let me just read.
India, I'm gonna message you. You got to send me your Gmail email, please.
Yeah, she'll send it to you for free. I'm just sad that you didn't send me the second one, but I bought it myself. I was like, I'm reading this in order. And
I didn't even read the second one because I didn't even really like the friend. So I was like, I don't even care about your story.
You didn't like the second one?
I didn't like the friend, her friend, which is who the second one is about. So I didn't even read it.
I like the second one.
Okay, I'll have to read it then.
I like the second one because it's the
now who's influencing who?
Brother.
Now who is the bad influence having me reading these books? Let me tell you. How do you get kicked off Amazon? If you get enough people to say that your work is inappropriate, then yes, you get kicked off of Amazon.
Okay, so what happened in this book, right? Is like so what happened in the second book? It's like her and the younger brother at a party, right? Yeah. And she, like all each other's and they're like, we don't like each other, like da 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 da. And then he's like, you know what? I'm gonna make you a bet. Like I think that you can't resist me, and so I'm gonna go to the bedroom. I'm gonna wait for you, and when you give in, I'm gonna be there. And then he's like, no, I'm not gonna give in. I'm going to the office, and when you give in, you come to me. And then he wasn't actually in the bedroom. Like he didn't. I think he went there for a second and was like, let me go party or something. And then the older brother was also there, and he's like the new teacher at the school, the new math teacher. And then he's like, I'm tired, bro. Let me take a nap in this bedroom. And then she goes in the bedroom and it's dark and he's like, yeah, I gave in finally. And she's like, yes, like this is the younger brother. And then he's like, yes, this is this random girl I was talking to earlier. And the younger brother opens the door and is like, and they're all like, yeah. And then the younger brother is like, let me take you home. And then in the car, I was like, ma'am, literally 2 seconds ago. 2 seconds ago. And yeah.
Can't fight it. Can't fight it.
2 seconds ago.
That's like, basically, that's how the books are.
The fourth one's really good too. I like how they were all in the rock band together.
I love that one. I love that one. Yes.
Even though it's not as like taboo.
Yeah.
Because they're all like the same age.
That's true. It's just
to be taboo because it's like the football players and yeah, that's like the best part.
Yeah. I think it's the third one where it's the teacher is actually the female protagonist. Mm-hmm. She's the older one and it's the 18-year-old guy.
Yeah, but like my gripe with this, right? How come when the girl is the younger one, she's like the virgin or whatever, but then when the guy's the younger one, he's like all experienced already.
For sure. I know.
Tell me how to make sense. Tell me how to make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
I don't like that.
So you want a book where it's the virginal hero instead of the virginal heroine?
Not even that. Why can't both people just be experienced? Why has it got to be this whole thing?
Yeah. Because that's also another one that's also another thing that makes it taboo.
Yeah, but I'm over that part.
So you just want it where everybody's experienced. Got it.
Yeah, like not even like very experienced. I'm just like, why we gotta make it this big deal? Okay, I get it. We've been got it.
Shannon's right.
It is 90% of romance books and annoying.
Yeah, the guys are always the experienced ones. And if the girl's the experienced ones, she's, the S word that I don't say because I don't agree that should be a word.
Yeah. Shannon was like, let me pop in with something wholesome real quick.
Shannon is, you're fantastic. I love you, Shannon. We're going to talk about this book now. Okay, my next post-it note is Tamsin, who when her and Sasha were talking about skin privileges, because Nicole, why do you have so many books like behind me?
That's just her one room, man. She has multiple rooms.
I have so many books because I buy books. Yeah, and the S word should not exist. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Shouldn't exist.
I have to put these books somewhere because obviously they're just stacked in front of a window. That's a window, and I just stacking books. Like, I'm soon gonna block out Nicola's in her natural.
Wait, I just realized this is a different corner than I thought it was.
Which corner did you think this was?
Like, I thought it was the other corner. I always thought this whole time you were facing the other way, and the window was on. Like, so you know how like the window's like on this side of you? I always thought the window was over here, and then that was the other wall. But then now the window.
Yeah, my desk used to be. Now my desk is against the wall. This is like the back wall.
So it did change.
Yes, it did change. My desk used to be like here, and then you would see this. This is what you would see.
Okay, I'm not crazy.
Yeah. So now that my desk is against the wall, you see a different part of the bookshelf. Yeah.
I was like, wasn't it the other corner?
Yeah. It's just bookshelf still because my husband is great because he built these shelves like floor to ceiling. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally the wall. And yeah, this is a window here.
We don't need windows.
I don't think I need a window in here. I'm just going to cover that up.
Yeah. Who needs light?
I am in my natural habitat, Shannon. But yeah, I have a whole nother room. It's over there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, okay. When Tamsin and Sasha were talking about skin privileges, and she was talking about because she saw Lucas kiss another packmate on the lips. That's what I'm saying, on the lips. It means something else on the lips. Just saying. And so Sasha, was feeling, kind of like, okay, like kisses don't mean anything to him. And Tamsin was just like, outside of the pack, the only woman I've known Lucas to kiss are the ones he wants in his bed. And it's like the door shut behind the grinning healer. Like you could tell like Tamsin really like shipped them, like she wanted them together.
Mm-hmm.
And I love Tamsin. I love them so much.
I understand it's like the pack thing, but
Yeah.
also I expect them to be so possessive.
Yeah.
It just weirds me out though. They're like, it's fine when it's the pack though. I would have been like, no, bro, I'm possessive, period. I don't care who you are.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. He's the alpha, so he shows that affection to everybody, but he is very possessive. Like, he wouldn't even let some males, like, stand next to her, like, in the same room as her.
Guy bit over the thing that
I know. But that's because Lucas wasn't even in the room. And then Vaughn was a sentinel, so he has a little bit of a higher ranking than your, like, traditional pack member. There is a hierarchy within the pack.
I don't care. I would have been like, you the alpha? Okay, and.
But I think if Lucas was in the room, Vaughn would be.
No, not if I was Vaughn. If I was her, I'd have been like, you're the alpha, and okay, I'm the mate. Not the mate. I don't care who they are.
She did say that sometimes, though. When he got very possessive, she was like, "Okay, Your Highness." Like she said that like one time.
I know, but I'm like, I know you gotta show the affection equally, but no, actually, you don't. I'm the mate. Period.
Yep. For sure. I would be like that too. That's why I was just like, when they're actually like, they're getting like together and they're like solidifying their relationship and he's still showing those skin privileges to pack. Like, I get it. You're the alpha. You want to solidify like the pack members and how they're feeling and everything. But it's just like
kissing them on the mouth.
On the mouth. Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Hug them, give them a little pat, but.
That's one thing like I 100% agree with you with.
We would have been throwing hands for real. I would have been like,
excuse me. Like, who are you kissing, sir?
I would have been like, you'd be sleeping out in the forest. That's what you would have been doing.
You're like climbing that tree. Get out of here.
You're talking like I know so much. This is how my generation talks. We all just be like this.
It's fine. You pull up some very.
We will literally fight anybody. Like, it's like, it doesn't make sense because like we can't really catch them. But like, we will literally be like, I'm about to beat up the president. I will beat up the president.
You bring up valid points though.
Pet. How does it matter? Personality does, in my opinion. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, but still, I would have been like, no, my guy.
I did really like that, they were accepting her in the pack, though, and they were showing her those skin privileges because they were accepting her, even though she is Psy. And those two, factions were kind of, very, almost at war with each other. They did not like each other at all, and how they, accepted her and how she, obviously wants to help them. And
I did really like that because they were never like cold to her.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But I was like, ooh, in the beginning, because he like, before even anything, he was like, ooh, I'm gonna get these skin privileges.
Yeah.
Like, you literally know her. You met her yesterday. And you be talking, these skin privileges are so like, and you met her yesterday.
That's the thing though, with these, like these alpha males and the fated mates trope. Like, even on a subconscious level, when he's like, oh, I'm gonna keep women at a distance because, with what happened with his mom, and he doesn't want to feel like a woman that he loves would like be hurt again. Like, he's trying to protect himself. I get that. But even subconsciously, like, your animal form knows that that's your mate. And so it's going to affect how you're acting. And so, yeah, you're going to be attracted to her like 100%, like right away. And then all your actions. And even he was just like, why am I acting this way? I just met her. I was like, that's because your leopard nose.
Big dumb. Can't even take no clues.
Your leopard nose.
Do you know Monty from Monty Price?
Uh-huh.
He does not like shifters at all. He does not. The only paranormal he's like vampires, and that's it. He's like, they're animals. Shifters are animals with humans. Like, he don't like it.
So he's thinking like it's bestiality.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm like, but
Okay.
he's not a human. He's like, I guess that's kind of better, but why would I want to read about that?
But it's not like they're doing,
That's
things
what
when
I'm
he's
saying.
in his animal form,
But
though.
also, like, Monty's opinions are very different than mine, and I think a lot of people, because Crush, right? Or
Yes.
no, Crave, and
Crave.
then the
Yeah.
second book. Everybody that I know loves Crave. Like my friends love Crave, and I liked Crave, and then
I
they
like
all
Crave.
read Crush. Yeah, they all read Crush, and they all like hated it. And
Oh,
then
really?
Monty read Crave, didn't like it, and then he read Crush and gave it 4 stars. And we were all in the group chat yesterday being like, huh?
What?
What
What?
are you talking about?
I liked Crave because this is how it was told to me. Someone told me that Crave was the better Twilight. And so I read it with that mentality and I'm like, yes, you're 100% correct. This is a better Twilight.
I gave
Does
it
that make
3
sense?
stars. Yeah. But I gave
Yeah.
it 3 stars. I liked it, but the characters, I was like, why couldn't we just make this high school and make it steamy? Come on. Like, I'm in college and make it steamy. And then
Yeah.
also, I was like, for her being an English professor with a lot of books out, this is the writing that she chose.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, very
That was
simplistic,
a
very
choice.
formulaic. I mean, it's very, I read it, it's very YA genre. So it's,
Yeah. And it was 600 pages for what?
oh
For
my
what?
gosh, it was so long.
For what?
It
The
literally could have been 300 pages.
Oh my gosh, not all these people. I didn't spoil Crave. Or Crave
Don't
was
spoil Crave. We're not.
Crave is not even like Twilight. No. Like the world to me reminds me most of like a really, really bad Crescent City.
But that's how it was sold to me. It was sold
But
to
I
me
feel
as a
like
better Twilight.
But I feel like people going knowing that it's Twilight usually don't like it as much.
No.
Because it's not like that. It's like the world is different and like
Yeah.
it's not like there's a love triangle kinda, but not really.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, no way. I need to text you. I guess it's a spoiler kind of for the second book, but not. It's not.
Okay.
It's not. Let me just say this. One of the characters is gay.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the one that she was in the library with.
When she was in the library. I'm going to text you.
Because I'm like, because I know everything that happens in Crush because they all just told me. I was like, I don't even care. I ain't even gonna read it.
You don't read it. The Wolf Age by I may have to read that. Oh, are you talking about this book, Shards of Hope? I'm up to Shards of Hope. I haven't picked up the series in so long. And,
I left and came back. I haven't read Crescent City.
Welcome back.
But the thing is, yes, it has like a vampire in it, but like not, and it's at like boarding school.
Yeah,
it has vampires in it, but it's not like vampire centered. I wouldn't say, because there's so many other creatures.
Yeah, it's not just like vampires.
Jackson was too much for me. I was like, come on.
Which one?
Jackson.
Oh, Jackson.
Because I was like, okay, sir, we get it. You're moody. You don't like people. And now you're sending her a book of Twilight for no reason. And girl, why you keep getting hurt? Why you keep getting hurt? And she was literally hurt the whole time. The whole book. What? No, I was saying I'm going to. Oh, you know what? She has me muted anyway.
Ashley, wait, Allison.
That's so cool.
That is cool. I really like Ashley Green though.
Wait, what's his name? I forget his name. I'm just gonna say his thing. Like what his creature is. Look at what I sent you.
Oh, okay.
I sent it on Voxer.
Got it. Mm-hmm.
So like you think, yeah, it's not. Like it's kind of love triangle in the first book, but not like Twilight.
Yeah.
And then now with that, it's like,
now it's really
not. There is a love triangle in the second book, but not between those.
Oh, okay. So it's a different love triangle? What? Yes.
Yeah, at the end, you know what happens at the end?
If you remind me, yeah.
Wait, Crave is why urban fantasy.
Yeah.
I'm just spoiling it.
I know.
I just need to talk about this in the video.
I mean, I did. Let me just say, like, I did read this book. I promise, but it was a while ago.
No, this isn't the second book. Though. This is stuff that you find in the second book.
I haven't read the second book.
Yeah, I know.
Read the first book.
I haven't read the second book. I just know everything that happens.
You just know everything. It's between. Ma'am. Okay. I'm barely learning.
Why is everybody
hashtags
confused by hashtag? Is this a thing? Because I always see people being like, I'm confused by hashtag. What? How? How are hashtags confusing?
#, then #. But now you're learning all the things. I love it. So,
pound sign anymore. This is not like a old phone. It's just
I didn't know what it was for. It's supposed to like to tag things.
Yeah.
So like some people like follow certain hashtags. So if you put a hashtag, like say like hashtag paranormal romance, like some people follow the hashtag paranormal romance. And so if you do, like I did earlier today, I talked about hashtag paranormal romance. And so people will see your stuff because they follow the hashtag.
Yeah. And then also like if you like a lot of things under a hashtag, you're more likely to be shown things under that hashtag. What does this say?
True. Why are you putting £signs in front of a series of words?
Yo.
So true.
I ain't ever use it as a £sign. I always use it as a hashtag thing.
Yeah, but for us old folk, it was a £sign before it was.
What did £signs do?
It's usually just for like if you're talking to an automated system on your phone, like put the birthday and then the £sign.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess. But they don't do that now. They're just like put the number. They don't say put £sign at the end.
Some do. I mean, I talk to insurance every day, so.
Yeah.
Find your post. And then my husband explained it. I love that. Symbolizes number.
Symbolizes number. So where did people get this idea to use as a hashtag?
That is something I don't know. People also create ones that aren't really hashtags. Like they create new stuff.
I'm not a loser. I'm just young. I can't help it that you're old, India.
Oh!
You're young.
Get on that channel. Yell at Deja Boxer channel, please.
You're just older. I only said that because you called me a loser.
But yeah, like also
You're
it's
old.
Like hashtag is also like the number symbol, like number. We are gonna fight.
You're not old. Okay, my dad is old. He's old, okay? But also, like, I don't even think that, like, people his age are, like, old. He's just old. It's just him. You're old when you get to, like, 60s or 70s. But that's still not old. That's, like, older.
Older.
You gave up on Discord. Discord is a mess. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I have the crusty one that they try to recreate a Bob Ross painting in the back. For coding? Yeah, probably Twitter created hashtags. like hashtag I am now one day older than yesterday.
Fake equals fake hashtag. Yeah. I don't know if you feel like if you hashtag it enough, it becomes a thing. They're just putting numbers in there now.
Like, because she said 34 and then she said 33. I don't know what that means.
Now you know how we feel when you're doing all the
TikTok stuff. Like, the old phones where you had to like
as a Selena book. What do you mean a Selena book? I don't even know what you're talking about.
But like when you had to it was just like numbers numbers, and then you had to click the other button to get the letters. It was a lot of fun like that. My sister and my parents did. I was like, that seems like it takes so long. Like to type one text message, you're like, Now I'd be like, done.
Yep.
Oh, it hasn't.
That's
Bro, you're not even old. My
That's not
sister,
age.
I don't think my sister's old. She just turned 27. Even though on her cake her husband got her, he wrote on the cake "you're old," and it was funny. It was funny.
Selena, it's written how she signed her name. Oh. Like the font? That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
the font.
Got it.
But yeah, on my sister's birthday cake, her husband wrote "you're old," but he's literally like 2 months younger than her.
Wow.
Like he's literally going to turn 27 in December.
The
Not
font.
snapping me.
Yes, the font. Can't wait.
I can't wait for the series. What series? This series?
The Lost. But yeah, that was basically all of my post-it notes that we haven't talked about. So, yay! 5 stars.
4.5 stars because I'm really been not picky, but I've been more picky with my 5 stars this year. Like 5 stars for a book that's like it's that for me.
It's that. Mm-hmm. Can't wait. Selena series, December 4th.
Is there what? I don't know. I'm confused.
I don't know either. Hold on, let me look. Is it? I honestly don't know what this is. Someone liked my review for Slave to Sensation. Thanks.
Oh no, it's on Netflix. It's gonna be like a movie or something about her.
Oh, do you mean like if you use a library book and tab it with stickies, what do you do with the sticky tabs? Like after you're done, then you need to return it to the library, just take the sticky tabs out.
Or you could just be a rebel and leave them in.
And just like, just put it back.
Yeah, how are they gonna? I mean, they will know because they checked it out too. But what are they gonna do? Revoke my card just because I put sticky tabs?
Oh, do you think they would charge you if they had your card?
They don't do
Because, you know, I
charges
do.
anymore at my library, but they used to, and so I have a lot of charges built up because I don't return my books.
Oh, yeah, I know. I have a bunch of those.
No, literally, my mom got this email because, like, you can't change the email that the card's connected to, and I got this card when I was, like, 10, so it's obviously connected to my mom's email.
Mm-hmm.
And, she gets emails for, like, if things are late, and she just got an email, like, 2 days ago that's like, these 2 books are severely over late, like, and I was like, oh, I returned those. Let me contact them. It must be a mix-up.
I haven't gotten any emails because I've had these certain audiobooks. I've like a stack of audiobooks, like the CDs, like from the library since like COVID started. And I've not returned them yet.
Yeah. We'd be reading the rest of Nalini's books. Okay, I feel like she has a lot of books, but I'll read more of them. I can't seed. I can't say if I'll read the rest of the books, but I'll read more.
I'm currently caught up on this series.
I think this book, the next book, is on Audible Escape, but Audible Escape goes away in like
a couple of days. I think until book number 8 is on Audible Escape.
Bianca sent me a photo on Instagram. Book darts. Oh, she sent me these book darts. Okay, yeah. I've heard of these. Aren't they like metal or something? And they're book darts, and so you could put them back in the tin. Would that be more work for the librarians?
Oh, she sent me a photo too.
It probably would be more work for the librarians. But why can't we just leave them in there as like a little like, doop, like, look at my thoughts?
Yeah, I say do it. I got it. I got it, Bianca. The Bridgerton series. Oh,
Yeah.
I know.
I don't know what that is.
It's based off a romance. What was it by Julia Quinn? I haven't read these. Hold on. Yeah, Julia Quinn. I haven't read these books, but everyone's super excited about it.
I don't know who that is, and I don't know what that is, but I'm excited that you guys are excited.
That's the only way I can mark my page and not waste my stickies.
Yeah, I don't know if that is.
Julia Quinn. She's like historical romance.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you got a library book, like getting somebody else's stickies, wouldn't that be cool? Starts with the Duke and I. Still, Shannon. I was born in 2002. I know nothing.
Let's see when the Duke and I was put out.
My memory didn't even start until 2013.
The Duke.
It didn't even start until 2013. Like, I don't remember my life actively before like 2012. Also, while we're here, since we finished this sticky notes,
2006, I think is when that book came out.
Yeah, I was 3/4. I don't know what you want, but I was a fetus. So, but while we're here, I have a readathon that I'm doing. I feel like it doesn't relate to romance as much, but I have a video on my channel. It's the last video where I did an announcement video, and then I'm gonna do a recommendation video. I'm filming it tomorrow, but I don't know when it's gonna be posted. Before the readathon is gonna be posted. Okay. But we have a bingo board, so like there are some ways that only have like 2 reading prompts, and it's 2 weeks long, and like some of the reading prompts, if you do the bingo, you could definitely fit them to romance. Like one of them is like read a book with red on the cover. Like it's true crime themed. Okay, let me put that out there. It's true crime themed. You don't have to read true crime unless you want to.
Yeah.
Themed, okay? Send them to me because you know your girl's 3 weeks behind on videos. You love that. No, it's my last video, so you could just click the channel, but I can send it to you.
Hop on over there.
And I also I'm selling bookmarks for it, and I have the Etsy linked. It's in the description of this video to my Etsy. I'm selling bookmarks, and all of the proceeds are going to Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women USA.
It's not in this description. Oh, your Etsy shop
Yeah,
is.
Yeah, in the description. So
I like how you're like follow Bree, and then you have all of my.
Wait, where did it say follow Bree? I didn't change it. I'm so sorry.
You have like my social links, but it's like follow Bree.
I'm so sorry. I apologize, Nicole. It's because what happened was I just copied and pasted it from the last live, and then I changed the links, and I guess I forgot to change the thing.
And he was like, I was wondering about that.
I'm sorry. I can't change it until the live's over.
Oh, that's okay.
I was confused.
Fine.
It was all of her stuff, though. No, but the thing is, like, read a book with red on the cover. Like, literally, I don't know. What says red on the cover?
I was over here like, have I been calling Nicole the wrong name? But it's so funny because just like, would I just not even correct you after the year we've been talking to each other?
Quick, Nicole, what romance has red on the cover?
Oh, something in this series probably. Oh, Visions of Heat has red on the cover, the second book in this series.
There's things. Let me look at the I'm trying to find the
Apple Cider Slang has red on the cover.
Okay, the bingo board.
Apple Cider Slang has red.
See, like one of these ways, right?
Yeah.
It says red on the cover, right here. You can't see it. Then participate in a reading sprint, and then read a female author. You guys could do that.
Done.
But I mean, if you use Twitter, because I'm doing them on Twitter. Or this one, right? It says read a book about a disappearance, a suspense romance, or a cozy mystery. Have disappearances. Listen to a true crime podcast. Easy. Read a female author. There you go. There's a lot of them. Watch a true crime show. Read an author of color. Read a book with a disappearance.
Done.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, we tried to make it so, like, it fits the theme, but it's not, like, specific to, like, I feel like the most similar to true crime, like fiction wise, is like thrillers and like horror. You never heard of a true crime podcast? Oh, I should recommend some during my video. I should do that. I didn't think about that. I was just going to do books in my TBR, but I could do podcasts and documentaries and what was the other one? No, that's all we had. We had watch a true crime show / documentary or whatever, and then podcast. So I can recommend stuff for those.
There you go.
There's Serial. My favorite one is, what is it called? Not me forgetting what everything's called. Crime Junkie's my favorite. Is it safe to go back to Twitter? My Twitter feed is not toxic, personally.
Personally.
my feed toxic is me. Like, that's the only toxic thing on my feed is me. Give trigger warnings? Okay, yeah, I will. But it's like, for the podcast, it's kind of hard. I think they give trigger warnings in the beginning because each episode is like a different case. So they're each gonna have different trigger warnings.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that some of them say it in the beginning. And like a lot of the YouTubers that I watch, they give trigger warnings in the beginning.
Yeah.
But I can think of some specific ones that don't have many triggers and try and do those. But everybody's triggers are different. But like I'll do common triggers.
Mm-hmm.
On the hair. You can't see it.
Oh, I can't see it.
Yeah.
I lose hair all the time.
I like
Surprised
to
I still have hair on my head.
take a piece out and then give it to somebody. I'd be like, Mom, I got a present for you.
And just here you go.
I hired them. They're Kendall Ray is it's her and her husband, and she also has a YouTube channel where she talks about true crime, Kendall Ray. And then they have that podcast Mile Higher where they do it on YouTube and on like Spotify probably and like Apple Podcasts. Yeah, Crime Junkie is my favorite. Let me see. I have more, but that one's my favorite. But I have a lot right here. There's one called Criminology. Serial is still good. Up and Vanished is good because some of them give like it's more like a story or like a whole season covers like one case, and so it's more a story. While some of them are like each episode's a different thing. But like when we say listen to a podcast, we mean like one episode, not like a whole podcast. That's too much. Yeah, Kendall Ray is really cool. My favorite crime YouTuber is still not me forgetting the name of everything. Golly. Danielle Howland. She's my favorite. If I'm gonna watch true crime, like as soon as she posts a video, I'm on it. Literally, these videos be at like an hour long, like 2 parts sometimes, and I watch it immediately. Like I'll drop everything. And I'm like because they're just so good and they're so like well informed, and I like it like that. Like I like it very like factual, and a lot of them are like cold cases, which I like, even though they kind of make me sad.
Yeah.
But I like them because I feel like I'm like, yeah, like now like I know about it, so I can tell other people about it, and like we can solve this case. We got it. Who cares about the police? We are the police. I swear. Sometimes I think like I'm like I could solve a case better than these police officers. But a lot of the cases that we talked about, it is a lot like the police like didn't do things properly, and that's why a lot of cases go unsolved. Oh my gosh, there's this one case that really gets me. Her name was like Tamila Horsford, I think, and she was this Black woman who lived in like a primarily like white community, and she went to this place with like a friend's house, and they were all drinking, and they were all white, and she was the only Black person there. And then the next day they found her like over the railing, like there was like a balcony, and they found her over the railing like in the backyard. And like they're saying with the way that she was laying, like she didn't actually like jump, because people were saying that she jumped and that she didn't pushed, and like it was weird. Like if she went out though, like the door was locked too, like the back door. Why would the back door have been locked if she was the last one to go out and she just jumped or fell?
Right.
But the police didn't block off the thing. Like they didn't block it off. Like the house,
Oh,
and then they were interviewing somebody and like they had their official interview. And they were in the house around everybody else, like around the other suspects and people who were there.
so just tampering with the evidence and basically destroying it and not making it like useful. God.
Yeah, this is probably gonna end soon.
Bye, Shannon. See you later.
Yeah, everybody's like, I'm out.
Oh, all right, bye. Everyone's like, okay, bye.
Well, thank you for watching while you're at work. Jake allegedly. I don't know who that is. But I'll check it out.
Bye, Bianca.
Bianca's like, I need to read this book now for tomorrow.
I need it. Yeah, exactly. I think I'm on like chapter 4. I need to read this too. But...
Okay. Well,
thank you.
Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for Nicole for joining me. And you guys should check out her links, even though most people here know you. I know it says Bree, but it's actually for Nicole. That's her name, not Bree. I just didn't change.
But those are the links to my social medias. It's just my name is not Bree. My name is Nicole.
Well, thank you, everybody. Oh, for next month, I haven't posted a poll yet, and I don't know who's going to be joining me because nobody responded to me because they all hate me. But I'm pretty sure next month I'm going to do age gap.
Okay.
I'm going to do age gap, and I'm debating on doing a poll or if I should just choose the one that I want to choose.
It's your book club. You do it.
It is mine.
You do it.
Okay, well, bye everybody, and thanks for discussing this book and a lot of other random things with us.
Oh my god. Why are you leaving me on the live?
Not me being kicked off.
I know, like, why are you just leaving me there? I was like, okay, everybody, thanks